And then here we go. We're going to juice up Extreme Rules, right? Karrion Kross and Scarlett make their entrance. They're in the black and white treated video. They got the music, fall and pray, fall and pray. Just as it turns into color and they're in the ring, Drew McIntyre appears from behind Karrion Kross. Didn't we just see this? People attacked on their entrance. In the previous segment, they attacked the people on their entrance.
Well, while security were being yelled at for that, it happened again because they were distracted.
Well, no, because they didn't have security before when they got attacked on their entrance. But now they got security, so security showed up late and should be fine. But McIntyre jumps on Karrion Kross and puts the strap on him. Again, like they did last week in their impromptu thing when the fireball fucking fizzled. But here comes security in, and I was about to say, okay, they're listening. These guys looked like security. They were big old boys. They didn't look like fucking phony-ass scared indie I'm sure they're still indie wrestlers, but they looked halfway legitimate. And it wasn't that they were just running toward Drew McIntyre to take an awkward bump and then disappear. They were all on him, trying at least to hold him. He headbutted one, he elbows another. He's fighting them like a man would in a bar fighting security. And then when he's dispatched all of them, Kross uses the strap to pull McIntyre into the post, which that'd be fine. Except he then did it about another 6 or 8 times at various points. And Karrion Kross hadn't had a lot of experience with strap matches. I know the strap was long. They've advertised a 14-foot long strap, and that's very long. The ones that I used to see Wahoo use, the ones that we used in Crockett or Smoky Mountain or whatever, usually 8 feet, maybe 10 feet. Point I'm making is Kross was just pulling the strap without cinching up on it and really giving it the heave for a 275-pound man to fly into the ring post. And then he did that 6 or 7 times more, like I said, to show the people exactly how they could see through it. And he's whipping McIntyre, and he's whipping the shit out of him, but he needed work on immobilizing him. He'd pull him into the post, then McIntyre would lean there, and then he'd whip him. If you pull the guy and the guy's arm has got the strap on it, then when you pull his arm through the fucking buckle, you can wrap a little bit of that strap around it where there's some visual semblance of the guy being immobilized, and then use the rest of it to whip. It's just little things. But the biggest part was after Drew dispatched security, this thing went on, and you could vaguely see in the background a guy's foot still laying there. They were still selling. So they had security on the scene, and it looked okay for what they did. But then once that Drew had beat him up for Karrion Kross to beat him up, they had to stay down too long because the heat went on too long. Because Kross kept trying to put McIntyre in the right place and blah, blah, blah. So it wasn't a bad angle. It could have been better with somebody that had more experience in strap or chain matches. At least they're trying with the security. I give it a thumb partially up. What do you think?
Partially up. We'll see where they go. They're trying to do something with Karrion Kross. Drew McIntyre has been bungled booking-wise for a while. Let's see what happens.